All right, got one person on. Drop your name in the chat if you could, please. And I'm not sure if there was an email that went out or not about this one. This was kind of a last minute decision. Hey, Adriana. This was a last minute decision. I don't know if anybody got the email or not. So if there wasn't an email that was sent out, Warner Magic, good to see you again. Okay, it's on social media. Cool. So these are also recorded. So hopefully people are utilizing them in the week. I'm going to do about 1 minute. I'm going to make sure I have some of my stuff put away, and we're going to get started. I got 12:01. So we'll get started. We'll try to make this one quick. I know Magic's been on here a couple times, so he's good to kind of with the flow and some of the movements. So hopefully we can kind of speed this up. So this is going to be more of a conditioning, just functional fitness. Nothing too difficult. So we're going to start with just 10 jumping jacks and 10 high knees before each stretch. So we'll just start with our 10 jumping jacks. 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll just get 10 quick high knees. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to get a lunge stretch. And we're just going to go overhead. We're actually going to reach over our leg. So we're just going to push that slight stretch, arm up, and then just kind of bend and reach. We're just going to get 10 total. So again, trying to stretch all along our side and a little bit of a good spine twist. That was 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more. Good. Then we're going to get our 10 jumping jacks. 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then 10 high knees for about 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time, instead of going overhead, we're going to go to the ground. We're going to try to get that elbow as low as you can, and we'll go back. So just reverse. There's 2. We're going to get 10 again. There's 4. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. And we get 10 jumping jacks again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 10 high knees for about 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to get our dynamic squat, which is called the Kang squat. We're just going to grab those toes and drop your butt down. Big chest up, and then we're just going to reverse it. So grab your toes, pull down, big chest up, and reverse. Butt comes up, good hamstring stretch. Those 2. 3. If you want to, when you are in the bottom of your squat, you can always explore around down here. You can push your knees out, or if you want to really drive over those ankles, so whatever feels good. You'll see some people, they'll kind of get some good spine rotations. So this is probably my favorite dynamic stretch, is this dynamic squat. We'll get 2 more. Again, on your own time, you can always explore. Like I said, try to maybe keep your heels in the ground, get some good rotations. 1 more. And we'll get 10 good jumping jacks, 10 more high knees. We only got 2 more stretches left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 high knees. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have our inchworm and seal. You're just going to walk to the top of your push-up and then get a good back bend. Walk your hands back to your feet. Stand nice and tall. So we're going to do just 4 more. Three more. You can either keep your quads on the ground. Some people keep them off. 2 more. You can always look at over your left shoulder, your right shoulder. One more. And then 10 jumping jacks, 10 high knees. We have one more stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then 10 high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. So just get some arm circles forward. And we'll go back, reverse. 8, 9, 10. Go over under for 10. 6, 7, 8. And then up and down. So think about splashing the water behind you. So you're not just going down, you're really trying to splash and get a good stretch in those pecs. All right. So today's workout is going to be, we'll try to make these transitions fast. The movements today are going to be pretty simple to explain, so we should be able to kind of make those rest easy. So this format is A, B, A, B, A, B. So we have 2 movements at each circuit. And we're going to complete each movement 3 total times for 40 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So 40 seconds of A, 10 seconds rest, 40 seconds of B, 10-second rest, and we'll do that 3 total times. We'll take a quick rest, and we have 4 total stations, and then we have a 2-minute finisher at the end. So I'm going to explain 2 movements at a time, and then we'll try to just keep moving forward. So our first 2 movements that we're going to do is simple push-ups. For A, we're going to do a tempo, so it's going to be 3-second on the way down, 1 second at the bottom, explode up, 1 second pause at the top. If it is any difficulty, just drop to your knees. These are more quality push-ups than quantity push-ups. I don't want you ripping out 30 push-ups, okay? At most, each one should take about 5 seconds. So if you get 10 push-ups, that's about the max you should be getting. So 3 seconds on the way down, 1, 2, 3, 1 second pause, explode up. 1 second at the top, 1, 2, 3, explode. Again, drop to your knees if you have to. The next one then is 4 high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into 4 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to 4 high knees. Tempo push-ups. And then our 4 high knees, 4 mountain climbers. If you need to drop 4 knees to your push-up, we can do that as well. So we're going to start in 10 seconds. So get ready in 3, 2, 1. We have our tempo push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Pause for 1. Explode up. 1, 2, 3. Explode up. Keep those knees tucked in to your body. Don't let them go out to the side. We're halfway there, so if you need to drop to your knees, ten seconds left. And rest. So tempo push-ups, more quality on these ones. So now we got 4 high knees, 4 mountain climbers. 2, 1. So 4 high knees into 4 mountain climbers. If the high knees is too high impact, you can just march. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then your high knees, same thing. You're halfway there. Ten seconds. Again, you can march. So if this high knees, too high impact, again, just march. Back to our push-ups. 2 more total. 3, 2, 1. Keep those elbows tucked in. Pause at the bottom, pause at the top. Again, if you need to drop to your knees, try not to lay on the ground. Try to be active and still keeping those quads and your belly off the ground. Only thing that should be touching is your chest. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So we got 3 seconds. We're gonna start our 4 high knees, 4 mountain climbers. Again, drive those feet and toes up. 4 quick pumps. Same thing on the mountain climbers. Got 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Get one more rep in. And rest. So we got one more each. 3, 2, 1. Slow on those push-ups. And then fast on the way up. Keep those elbows tucked into your ribs. So we don't want those elbows flailing out to the sides. If you need it, if you get tired, just drop to your knees. Again, just really try to keep only your chest. Keep your groin and your quads off the ground. 3, 2, 1, rest. So we got one last high knees and mountain climbers. You're gonna take a quick water break while I explain the next 2 movements. So 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 quick mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep your legs moving. Push hard from the ground. If you're marching, try to bring that knee as high as you can. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So our next ones are going to be an alternating jackknife crunch. You're just going to lay and you're going to go one leg up at a time. Alternating, and then we have our single leg glute bridge. One leg on the ground, and then just press up to the sky. Okay, one leg the whole time for 20 seconds. We'll switch to the halfway mark. All right, if you have any problems, you can just do a regular sit-up or 2 legs. So we've got 10 seconds. We're gonna start with those alternating jackknife crunches. So one leg at a time. 3, 2, 1. So alternate. If it is difficult, again, you can just do regular sit-ups. Try to touch your toe or your shin. We got 20 seconds. Again, touching your toe is going to be the hardest. A little bit easier is just touching your shin. And then if you need to, you can always just do sit-ups. So we got 10 seconds of whatever range of motion you are doing. 2, 1, and rest. So now we have our single leg glute bridge, or you can do 2 legs if it is challenging. 3, 2, 1. Again, you should feel this a lot in your glutes and your hamstrings. We're gonna switch at the halfway mark. So we're gonna switch right now. Just switch legs real fast. Really driving through your heel that's on the ground. So avoid the toe. We got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So those are our 2 movements. You can choose your modification, whatever makes you go the whole 40 seconds. So 3, 2, 1. So toe is the hardest. Shin is a little bit easier. And then we can just do a straight leg sit-up or even just regular sit-ups. Really try to reach as far as you can. We've got 20 seconds. So if it is getting harder, make it a little easier so you can go the whole 40 seconds. We got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Single leg glute bridge. 2, 1. So again, if you need to go with both legs, just squeeze your glutes and your hamstrings. You should be pressing through those heels. If your toe comes off the ground, that's fine. I just don't want you to go on that toe. Heel only. Pause at the top, switch sides. And as soon as your lumbar or your lower back hits the ground, it doesn't matter if your leg is straight or bent. We're more really focused on that one that's on the ground. 1, rest. One more round. So we got 3 seconds, 2, 1. Again to those alternating jackknife crunches. If you need to touch your shin, or again, your regular sit-ups, just try to avoid laying on the ground. Three, 2, 1, rest. So we've got one more glute bridge. Whew. So this is our last round. Really squeeze your hamstring and your glutes. Pause at the top. That's where all the magic is. Not magic, magic. But all the muscle building is being able to isolate and hold. So switch legs. Again, if it is too difficult, 2 legs on the ground. 2, 1, and rest. All right. So we have 2 more movements. We've got 2 stations left. Our next one is 10 front back quick feet. So we're just going to imagine you have a line. You're going to go forward and back. Okay? So if my line is imaginary, I'm going to go 10 forward and 10 back. Quickly into 3 squat jumps. And then again, 10 forward, 10 back. And then we have, for our last one, is our tempo squats. Now we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Pause for 1. Explode up. 1, 2, 3. On the way up. If our jump squat is too high impact, you're just going to go to your toes. So we're going to start in 2, 1. Our 10 quick feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And then you got 3 good jumping squats. So have an imaginary line. You're just going forward and back, almost like a ladder drill. Halfway. 3 good squat jumps. We've got 10 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Now we have our tempo squats. Same as our push-ups. Make sure our knees track out. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Pause for 1. Explode up. 1, 2, 3. Pause for 1. Explode up. Stay active the whole way through the squat. So when you get to the bottom, just don't drop. Make sure that we are staying active. So when it's ready, you can go. You can be explosive on your ascent. Knees are always tracking out over our pinky toes. 3, 2, 1, rest. So again, if you don't have an imaginary line, we're just trying to go forward and back. And then you got 3 good. Try to get some air on your jump squats. If it is too high impact with this jump, just get to your toes. So you can always just go to your toes. Quick feet. We got 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Now we have our slow squats. 3, 2, 1. Just get a good pause at the bottom. Whenever you decide to stop, it could be below your knees, or maybe you're above. All right, go to where you feel comfortable and you're still keeping a good lumbar position. Once you start getting a butt wink where your butt kind of sinks in, we want to try to stay a little bit above that. 10 seconds. So over your hand placement. 3, 2, 1, rest. If you want your hands above your head for your squats, it keeps your chest up a little bit better. We just don't want to be over top. 3, 2, 1. This is our last round of quick feet. I lose count on these. So just go till it feels like 10, and then 3 good jump squats. And then just keep those feet nice and light. We got 20 seconds. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So we've got one more station before our 2-minute finisher. We have, oh, this is our last round, sorry. Squats. I got carried away. So again, try to keep those knees out. So we don't want your knees in. Knees will always track out. Your stance is based off of your anatomy. Some people like a narrower stance. Some people have a wide stance. Regardless, you're just try to keep your back nice and straight. I don't want you down here. 3, 2, 1. So that was our last round, I promise. So now we have last round station, 5 pull squats. So now we're gonna just kind of half squats. You're not gonna stand all the way up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, into 10 scissor hops. So So now it's kind of like that Muhammad Ali shuffle. Instead of our going forward, now we're just kind of doing the scissor. So 5 squats, 10 scissors, and then our last one is our 2-step lateral lunge. It's tough with the space, but just kind of get whatever you can do. It's kind of that quick lateral shuffle. If you can do it 2 steps, great. If you're space limited, maybe 1. If you have no space, you're just gonna get some sort of step if you can. All right, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. 5 pull squats. 1, so don't go all the way up. And then to your 10 scissor hops. 5 pull squats. So these are half squats. Ten seconds. 2, 1, rest. So now this is our lateral 2-step. I only have space for 1 step. Whatever you can get in. So just get a good touch. Kind of be explosive. If you can get 2 steps, great. If you don't have any space at all, you're just going to get lateral lunges. 10 seconds. Feel the burn on the outside of those quads. Whew. 2 more. So we got pull squats, 5. Kind of our LA Fitness, kind of half squats. Into our scissor hops. So you got 5 and 10. Or Muhammad Ali. We got 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And rest. Our lateral lunges. If you can get a decent shuttle, again, if impact is too much, you can just get just a standing lateral lunge. Ten seconds. I've done this many times where I drop my flag. I gotta keep your eyes on the field. That's embarrassing. We've got 1 more each. 2, 1. Let's go. 5 pull squats. 5, 10 Muhammad Ali scissor hops. Should feel a good burn on those quads. Halfway. Stay active on that squat. Try to keep your eyes up. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. This will be our last lateral hop. 3, 2, 1. Again, try to keep your eyes up. Always on the field. Try to avoid looking down. and be really explosive. Even if you don't have much space, just quick steps. Your first 5 yards are going to be short steps anyways. 10 seconds, quick feet. 2, 1, and rest. All right. So we have our last finisher. Finisher is 4 movements. All right, so this might be, it's a ladder style. So we have high knees, and then fast squats. What's that? Jumping jacks. And then our push-ups, burpees with no push-ups. So how it's gonna go is you're gonna start with 2 reps, then you're gonna add 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of each exercise. So 2 high knees, 2 speed squats, 2 jumping jacks, 2 burpees. 3 high knees, 3 speed squats, 3 jumping jacks, 3 burpees. Two minutes straight through. So we're gonna start. 10 seconds. So we got 10 seconds on the clock. High knees. Start slow. It's a long 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1. 2 high knees. Right? 2 speed squats. 2 jumping jacks. And then 2 burpees with no push-up. Now you have 3 of each. 3 jumping jacks. Now 4 high knees. 4 speed squats. 4 jumping jacks. 4 burpees. Keep adding 1 rep. Go high knees, speed squats, jumping jacks. We are halfway there. If you need to walk to your burpee, you can do that too. So don't think you have to jump. So high knees, speed squats, jumping jacks. We got 30 seconds. Again, if you need to walk your feet back, we're just trying to get to the top of that push-up and then back up. You got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All done. Whew. Thanks for joining last minute. Again, this is our last one, number 14. We're going to reevaluate. We did a Zoom one. It was awesome. This way I can see everyone working out and you guys can ask questions on the fly. And we're also going to try some recording ones too. Stay safe in your games. I know games started last week. I had one last weekend. I'm off this weekend. I have one the following weekend. Be safe. There should be masks. OSI or NISOA masks. They're pretty awesome. If you haven't gotten yours, ask around. Please make sure to tag your photos on social media, Facebook, Instagram, NISOA, Lululemon, Sweat Life. We're going to be sending out some Lululemon workout mats. So I'll send people some if they tagged us in photos in the past. or now. They're amazing mats. I sweat like a pig in 110-degree weather out here, and I don't slip at all. So thank Magic for joining. I appreciate it. We're just going to do some stretching. If you got time, it's a good habit. If you don't, good luck in the season, and I'll see everyone in the spring. So I'm just going to start with seated forward fold, just basic. I like to set my watch. So this way, if you're at a scorer's table, I guarantee you have at least 6 minutes before they print off 3 wrong copies of the score sheet, or their printer doesn't work, or somehow they got to go the other side of campus to print it off. So 90% of sites, you'll have 5 minutes after the game to stretch. Unless something bad happened to your game and you got to scoot on out to the locker room before the coach says something and you got a red card. So if you don't have any matches in your area, try to stay active. We're going to do a wide straddle. If you don't have any matches in your area, there's a lot of good educational material on the NISOA YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. There's a lot of good information these past 12 weeks, and I know there's going to be more material coming as well. Chris Penso is bringing officials across all NCAA sports to talk about how they are handling this pandemic, as well as some situations that are transparent in our sport and other sports as well that could be very, very beneficial. I'm going to go down to my right leg. For instance, basketball has a lot of communication with coaches, and football as well, because they're stuck on the sideline and they have almost essentially just rules interpreting as well to the coaches. They're pretty much more babysitting than we have to do as a fourth official. So it's going to be a lot of good material from Chris Penso. Again, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you get instant notification of when those things become available. I'm going to go to my opposite side. I'm at 2 minutes in. The spring season is going to be fast approaching. For those people in the warmer climates, you are very fortunate, especially down here in South Florida, where we can continue to run outside and we can still stay active in the climate. Those people that are stuck in Michigan or Wisconsin, stay outside as long as you can bear. The players are going to, and it's important that everyone stays game ready. Bicycles are good indoors, treadmills, rowing machines, anything you can think of. I'm going to go to a pigeon stretch. There's a lot of good running workouts on the NISOA website, or the NISOA website. You can change it from running to biking. If you have any injury, Achilles or plantar fasciitis or knee or hip or hamstring, you can still do the prescribed workouts, just in a different modality. So don't think that you have to run. We have a lot of referees that are following along on these NISOA Fit, and they're, instead of doing the jumping, they're jumping on their bike that's right next to them. So we're gonna switch. Get on OfferUp or Craigslist. They have, people are selling their spin bikes after the pandemic pretty cheap. I saw some of those you don't have to get a Peloton. I saw some spin cycles for $200. Amazon I just bought a medicine ball for $40, a 15-pound medicine ball for $40. And I bought 2 20-pound dumbbells for $50. And then I bought a 25-pound kettlebell for $40. So I think for $150, I was able to get 2 dumbbells, a kettlebell, and a medicine ball. And you can pretty much do any kind of workout that you can think of. So we're gonna do one last stretch. I'm just gonna push my knee as far over as my toe as I can. So if you think about it, you can get a spin bike for another $200. So for $350, it might be maybe one game fee. And you got a bike, 2 dumbbells, a kettlebell, and a wall ball. And who knows, you might be getting a mat in the mail. So there really is no excuse. They're easy to store as well. My wife hates that I keep my rower and bike and all my equipment inside so it doesn't get rained on. But it blends in with all the kids' toys so it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. All right, I got one last leg. This is a good running stretch as well to really keep our dorsiflexion and avoid that Achilles and plantar fasciitis that is the biggest thorn in your side if you ever have to referee in it. If you've had it, you know. If you haven't had it, it's probably only a matter of time. But try to stay active or proactive and avoid as many injuries as we can. So that's about 6 minutes for me. Thank everyone for joining, and we'll see everyone